Welcome back, guys. Welcome, Umake Barlo. Thank you so much for supporting, guys. Keep on supporting the channel. The channel is very growing, and thank you so much for all the love, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please do so. I will really appreciate to that subscription. It means a lot to me as well. It really means a lot to the channel. So only also like, comment. I really want to see those comments. Okay, so today we'll be doing some trigonometry. This is the example that we are going to do. It's part of the revision people are going to write anytime soon from now, so keep on doing this revision. This one, it's where it's saying sine of 31 is equal to p, and then we're determining the following without using a calculator in terms of p. So I hope you remember that sine, the trig ratio of sine, it's opposite over hypotenuse. So if we have this sine 31 equals to p, this p, we know the denominator of it is equals to 1, so we know that this is opposite over hypotenuse. In terms of x, y, and r, it's y over r. So from here we need to draw our right angle triangle. This is our right angle triangle, which is 90 degrees, and we also have 31 as the angle that they gave us here. Then from here, opposite over hypotenuse. So this is our angle here. This is the angle. This angle is opposite to this side. So opposite, which is what? Which is p. Hypotenuse, which is our longest side of this triangle, which is gonna be 1. So we're only left with this side. So we're gonna do what? The Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagoras theorem saying? It's saying r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. We know r is 1, so it's 1 all squared. Then x is equals to, we're looking for x, and then y squared, it's p, so it's gonna be p squared. Y squared is 1, so it's gonna be 1. Take this p to the other side, it's gonna be minus p squared is equals to x squared. And then we're looking for x, not x squared, so we're gonna root both sides. Then we're gonna have x is equals to plus or minus 1 minus p squared. Since we're looking for positive x, we're just gonna say our x is 1 minus p squared. This is what we have. Then now let's go to answer. Guys, before answer the question, it's very important that you do this before you answer any question that is being asked here. And another again, we need to find this angle that is here. We have this 90, we have this 31. Let's find that angle here by saying 180 minus 90 minus 31. It has to give you this angle here, 59. If you are saying 180 minus 90 minus 31 has to give you 59. It's very important that you also find this angle. We're going to see when we answer our question how important to find that angle here that we found here. So if you're answering the questions now, number 1 is saying sine of 149. So sine of 149, we're going to say sine. Reducing this using the reduction, in order for us to find 149, it's going to be 180 minus what? 31. If you're saying 180 minus 31, you're going to have find 149. So 180 minus which quadrant? 180 minus second quadrant. Sine is positive in second quadrant, so we're just going to have sine 39, which is just sine 31. We only have sine 31 there, which is p. I hope you understand that one. And then number 2, they're saying cos of negative 59. Cos of a negative angle is positive angle. Just gonna have cos of 59. This 59 we are having it here. We found our x here, which is 1 minus p squared. Now cos of what? Of 59. What is cos saying? Cos is saying adjacent over hypotenuse. This is 59. This is the opposite of 59, but the adjacent of 59 is this one. So it's adjacent over what? Over hypotenuse. That's what cos is saying. Adjacent of 59, it's what? It's p. Hypotenuse, it's 1, so it's over 1. So our answer here, it's what? It's p. I hope you understand that one. Okay guys, now we're gonna have cos. Sorry about that. So we're gonna have cos of 62, cos of what? Of 62 according to our thing that we're looking for here. Cos 62. How are we going to do this one? I think this one, when you are saying finding 2 into 31 like this one, if you repeat 31 2 times, gonna give us 62. So if I'm saying cos of 2 into 31, gonna give me 62. Then now this one is what? Is a double angle of cos. So we do know the double angles of cos. Then it's depend on you which one we are going to use. For argument's sake, I'm just gonna use this one when saying 1 minus 2 sine of what? Squared 31. And then after that, 1 minus 2 sine of 31, we do know that it's p, but now this sine p sine 31 is squared, so it's gonna be squared like this. Then this is our answer. Now I have an extra question from you guys. I'm just gonna write it down now. Coming back now. Okay guys, this is our final example. We've been looking at this example where we are simplifying it. Simplify this thing. Now it's saying tan 180 minus theta. Now 180 minus is on second quadrant. Now tan is positive in the third quadrant, so we're gonna have negative tan theta, then times 190 plus is on the second quadrant, and then sine is positive also on the second quadrant. But now because we have 90, this trig ratio is going to change to become cos squared theta, and then plus, now here it's theta minus 180. What we know, we usually know that it has to start with 180, and then now it's either plus or minus, but the angle is supposed to be on this side. Now how are we going to make this thing to become this thing? We're going to take a common factor of a negative sign, because we can't say negative 180 plus theta, because this 180 needs to be positive. So if we have this negative 80 plus theta, and then we take a common factor of a negative sign, this is going to be positive, because this times this give this negative, and then negative theta, and this times this give what? A positive theta. So from here we're just going to say cos, take a common factor as a negative sign, and then 180 minus theta. I've already explained how we do this thing from here, and then times sine theta. I hope you understand. And then from here we know that tan, it's what? It's sine theta cos theta, and then times this, which is just cos squared theta, and then plus, now cos of this negative here, cos of a negative angle, it's what? It's cos is positive, so it's just going to be cos into 180 minus theta, and then times this sine theta, and then here we have this cos and these two in this cos squared theta. So this cos gonna cancel with one of the cos here, but you're gonna left with one cos. Then that cos is gonna times with this sine, so it's gonna be negative sine theta, and then also this cos here, it's cos theta, and then plus 180 minus is on 180 minus second quadrant, cos is positive on fourth quadrant, so it's going to be negative cos theta, then times this sine theta, and then times this is just going to be sine theta cos theta with this negative, and then this negative times this positive, it's negative cos theta times sine theta. Now this thing is the same as this, it's just the like terms. It's the same as negative x y minus yx. There's no rule of multiplication. You can start with y and x. This thing is just the same as 2xy. So here just gonna have 2 minus 2 sine theta cos theta. But now if you take this negative here, you're gonna have 2 sine theta cos theta, which is just sine 2 theta, the double angle of sine, but you can't throw away this negative. It's just gonna be negative sine 2 theta. Thank you so much.